I'm Kimberly Kay with your entertainment report from MidHudsonNews.com. Thank you to my sponsor, Making Faces Unisex Salon in Poughkeepsie and Fishkill, featuring everything from hair and makeup services to teeth whitening, eyebrow threading, waxing, and more. Their number is 296-0700 or makingfacesusa.net. Well, if everyone knew what the American Idol executive producer knew, then we wouldn't have been surprised when Pia Toscano was voted off. Nigel Lithgow says to Yahoo that reality rocks, that he knows how many votes each contestant got, and that she supposedly was never a front runner. He says Pia didn't connect with the audience the way we maybe think she did. Lithgow says it's possible they may change the rules next season so voters pick the bottom three and the judges decide who gets voted off. One of the remaining 8 contestants will be sent home tomorrow night. Very interesting. U2 have not only broken the Rolling Stones record for their biggest tour ever, but they're on their way to shattering it. The Stones' A Bigger Bang tour grossed $554 million. U2 passed that with their show in Sao Paulo, Brazil on Sunday, and there are still 26 shows left on their 360 Degrees tour. Promoter Live Nation estimates that U2 will gross an estimated $700 million by the time it wraps up on July 30th in Canada. More than 7 million people on 5 continents will have seen the tour by its end. That's extraordinary. Well, Toni Braxton says the reason she and her sisters are doing a reality show is because of the youngest one, Tamar. Tamar Braxton is a reality show junkie, but she says most of them don't have a message. She says the Braxton sisters are all so different, and Toni says most of the women will be able to identify with at least one of them. Toni had stopped working for a while because she has a disease that affects her blood vessels. She says the message she wants to convey with the show is, it's not about how many times you fall, it's about how many times you get up. It premieres on WeTV. Students at Rutgers University are hoping The Boss will make them look good. Freshman Daniel Oliveto and junior Paul Tranquilli have started a Facebook campaign to bring Bruce Springsteen to campus to counteract the negative press after Snooki from the Jersey Shore appeared there. You see, Snooki was paid $32,000 to speak at Rutgers, $2,000 more than Nobel Prize winning author Toni Morrison will get for delivering the commencement address. Oliveto tells the Asbury Park Press that Snooki's message to study hard but party harder was offensive. Springsteen's rep has not responded to requests for comment. Well, James Taylor welcomes stress. Yeah, Taylor says as long as stress doesn't beat you down, it's good, especially for a songwriter. He says finding a way of out of a confusing and baffling life situation gives you something to offer other people. He says being entirely satisfied and comfortable makes for a nice potato. That sounds like a song. And speaking of music, it took Colbie Caillat 2 years to realize she was falling for a guy in her band. Caillat says she wrote most of her upcoming album about her blossoming romance with Justin Young. She says the record All of You has a wiser perspective. Caillat lends one of the songs Make It Rain to the Humane Society for public service announcements that run in May. All of You comes out July 12th. Jason Castro from the 2008 season of American Idol is going to be a daddy. Castro writes on his website that his wife Mandy is pregnant with their first child. She's due in August and they already know it's a girl. Castro says, "What am I going to do with the sweet little girl? Probably just smile a lot. I cannot wait." And since this whole entertainment report was about music, I think it's appropriate that our local entertainment news is about music as well. It's a weekend of Brahms at the Richard B. Fisher Center for the Performing Arts at Bard College. The event will be held at the Sosnoff Theater this Friday and Saturday at 8 p.m. with pre-concert talks at 7. For tickets and info, call 758-7900. Thanks to my sponsor, Making Faces Unisex Salon in Poughkeepsie and Fishkill. Call them today. You won't be disappointed. 296-0700. That's your latest entertainment report. For a new update daily, log on to MidHudsonNews.com. I'm Kimberly Kay.